Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Uprooted Grunt Plays the Darkest Dungeon. We are in week 23 and we have just returned from an adventure where we were purifying some crypts and it has given us, or purifying some altars, and it's given us this nice little event where we get more experience and damage in the ruins on our next quest. So, needless to say, we will be venturing into the ruins today. It did, however, give us quite a bit of stress. As you can see, two of our characters got afflicted on that last fight. We got a hopeless and a selfish. I really did not like the selfish. But as the tavern gives us increased recovery and reduced cost, this is where we're going to drop them off. Something I probably should do by default. And I could drop Tormente in, but he doesn't have enough to worry about. The one thing I am considering doing with Tormente is dropping him in the treatment ward. His Faded here, chance to turn any miss into a hit, and his Quick Draw plus 4 speed in the first round are both very nice. And I would love to lock them in so they wouldn't get overridden, but that is super expensive. And as you can see, clearing out these quirks are a little easier, but the negative quirks come back so quickly. I don't necessarily think there's any point to eliminating that. It is the locking in of these first ones that I would love to do. But at 10,000 gold, that is almost half of my current stash. I don't think that is worth it at this point in time. What we are going to do, however, if we sort by level, we are going to bring our big guys on this fight, and we are going to be doing a veteran level dungeon for the first time. So I can't upgrade easily here. I don't have enough portraits. I do think what I am going to do is I'm going to increase the training regimen. I'm going to turn in some busts for some portraits. I need 4 portraits, and we will do that, which will allow us to not spend as much money as I come in here and I upgrade lots of things. Our pistol shot is going to get upgraded. We are going to upgrade open vein twice. I think I'm going to hold off on the tracking shot. It's a little bit extra damage and crit when I do it. I'm not sure it's worth it at this point. We're going to see, though. We'll think about it. We're going to upgrade the Zealous Accusation. We are going to upgrade the Stunning Blow, a little bit higher accuracy, and a higher chance to actually stun when I do it. I'm only going to do it once, though. The Bulwark of Faith increases the protection a little bit, but marks himself. I don't use it very often. I think I'm going to hold off on upgrading that. Bordel, we are definitely going to upgrade our party heal. We're going to upgrade her Judgment. She's been using that more often, and it'll heal herself more. The Hand of Light, again, she's usually in the back. She can only use that in the front, so there's not really any point in upgrading that at this point. What we could do is consider changing that out for one of these other ones. Dazzling Light in particular could stun and increase our light. Illumination needs her to not be in the very back like she usually is. Does do a little bit of damage and increases the torch. I think we might take Dazzling Light here. Chance to stun, increase the torch. Does a little bit of damage. I think that is worth bringing. And yes, this is the first time we've had more than 4 skills on a character. So we're going to have to do some work with that. And we are going to upgrade this Dazzling Light straight away. And looks like it increases the stun and the crit mod. Might as well bump it all the way up. And then finally, Werables. Werables. The Jerk Stab doesn't come into play very often. I might upgrade that once. Definitely going to upgrade the Harvest, and we're going to upgrade our Inspiring Tune. I did consider unlocking his finale. Everything he does, as you can see, buffs himself with extra finale damage. But the finale is a 1 use per battle. He needs to be in the front, which is he rarely is, and it debuffs him something hard for the rest of the fight. I like him more as a stay in the back and buff, so I think that's what we're going to do. And with that, I think we're also going to take a look at the survivalist here. We have not actually come here before, as you can see. We've barely touched this. We're going to look at what other things these guys can bring. Some stress reduction in a group is what I'm looking for here. And my guess is that none of them have... Okay, I could bring prey. It's actually interesting. If we've got no mortality, we can heal and gain some stress back. I think let's take a look at Werables first. Every rose has its thorn, definitely worthwhile. Mockery is already there, but yeah, every rose has its thorn is going to come with us. And yeah, we'll come back to Bordel and we will take prey. Alright, so let's set up our adventure here. And before we go, we need to... Okay, so we can bring 4 camping skills. So that's good. We are going to take the Dazzling Light instead of the Hand of Light. And that's interesting. I need to remember that because they start with 3 camping skills, but they can take 4. I should actually start looking into taking new camping skills for everybody as we start going into more and more of the longer missions. So we are going to the ruins here, and we have 2 choices. We can go and kill the Necromancer, take out the next boss, get some crests, or we can do an exterminate it, our skirmish, completing all the room battles for some deeds. All of our party members here are level 4. I'm a little uncomfortable with this because they all only have level 2 weapons. I'd love to get that up to 3, but I just couldn't afford that. Either way, they're both going to probably be clearing out 100% of the room battles. I think if we go after the Necromancer himself, we get both crests and busts. And I think that is what we are going to do. Hopefully the extra damage that we get from our event for the day will help. Alright, I think we didn't take any Venom. I'll take 1 anti-venom. And I think we have a holy water already. I think we're good. That's what we're going to go with.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. having learned all I could from my visiting guests. I murdered them as they slept. A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Well, that was a pleasant story. And this is a not so pleasant dungeon. As you can see, the shortest route is 4 rooms. 4 rooms because we're in the corner here. And the longer route is 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms. And there's absolutely no connection, so we have to make a decision right now which way we're going to go. I think obviously we're going to try to go up the shorter route first. In the event that the Necromancer is along that path, we have a short mission. Otherwise, we got to backtrack and we got to go the other way. So we're going to start out moving towards the first room battle. Get some treasure right away.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Disarm a trap. And our first fight. Alright, so the Bone Commander is a new monster. We haven't fought him before. I guess that's what happens when you go into a veteran adventure. And Open Vein isn't going to work. He's undead, so he has bleed resistance. So I think it's still, no, it does less damage too. We're just going to shoot him. Dazzling Light, Judgment, neither of them do any extra damage to undead. So we'll see if we can stun. Yeah, I didn't think so, but it was worth the attempt. Obviously, these are undead. We don't need to bleed, so let's just boost the party. And the extra damage versus Unholy will hopefully come into good use here. That protection is rough. We will use the tracking shot. Buff himself, do some extra damage. Reducing stress doesn't really help here. So we might as well. It's less damage. The Dark Stab is nice, but I don't want to move forward, so we are going to do this. They're not going to bleed, but we get the double damage there. Once again, we're going to Dazzling Light. I think, yeah, these guys are less likely to resist the stun.
A decisive pummeling.
I think that may be the first time I've seen a crit against somebody I'm doing extra damage to not kill. Those 49 hit points are definitely painful.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Crit on the kill is helpful, because then we don't have to clear the corpse. I like that. See if we can stun the guy in the back. Zealous Accusation. Does that do extra damage against undead? It does not. So yeah, we're just going to smite.
Annihilated.
I did that on purpose because I wanted to be able to drop a heal on everybody. He's stunned, so he's not going to do anything to me this round.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Not bad. Oh, rubies. I think this is the first time I've seen a ruby. They are worth a lot. Let's return the party to the normal order. And keep moving. We're going to get 2 battles in a row towards the end here. 1 in the hallway, 1 in the room.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, our first stealth. Monsters with stealth have a shadowy appearance and cannot be hit by direct attacks, but are vulnerable to area of effect attacks. Some hero skills, such as Shieldbreaker's Exposed, can hit them while in stealth. Okay. So we can't hit the guy in second right now, except for, I think, with this tracking shot. Yeah, bypass stealth and de-stealth. So let's do that, so anybody can hit him. Buff the party. And might as well focus damage.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, so I could do the harvest here. That would cause the corpse to bleed. But Dismas is quickly getting some stress, so I think bumping his stress resist up as well as reducing it a little bit is helpful. We're going to Grape Shot Blast. And then we're going to heal Dismas.
Decimated.
Alright. Keep that stress relief going.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, I can't stun the back row. Okay. I can judgment the back row, though. I'm going to Zealous Accusation here. Clear out the corpses. Stun, get the light, use a pistol shot, hopefully finish this off.
Give them no quarter.
Some deeds, some crests. Yeah, we'll drop the anti-venom. Taking the deeds are definitely important. Our torch is high enough. Let's see if we get a surprise on this fight. Guess not. But we go first, and bumping everyone's speed up will definitely help with that. Stun. We'll stun the guy in the front.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Again, that's not going to bleed, but it'll help a little bit. That does do a little damage, so let's kill him off with that.
Singular strike. Obliterated.
Alright. Accuracy base. Yeah, open vein is a better attack here. More likely to hit, more likely to do more damage. Inspiring Tune. Do a heal. And then kill him off.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So suit of armor, we haven't tried anything on the suit of armor yet. Let's try a bandage. I don't think that'll do anything, but nope. Okay. We could try a shovel as well, but I think I'm just gonna open it. Extra dodge and protection until we camp. That is helpful. Alright, some hunger. Yeah. We'll eat. Some grubs.
Back to the pit.
Ah, so close to a one-shot full kill. I'm going to zealous accusation to both of them.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Hey, we actually came out of that fight better than when we started. Not bad. Alright, let's increase our torch. I don't trust the Iron Maidens. I don't. So it is a room battle. A couple of curios on the way. But it is not the boss battle. So I think we will ignore it and we'll just head back. Oh, interesting. It's the first time I think I've ever seen that. Corridor we've already gone through has another fight. With another creature I've never faced before, a slavering ghoul, who can bleed. So let's open his veins. And I would do the harvest with the Jester as well.
And improvement.
Is he unholy? He is. Yeah, let's see if we can stun him. Nope. Didn't think so, but it was worth a try. Some extra stress for Dismas. Keep that bleed going. So he's got 5 damage left.
The ground quakes.
Alright, that 9 damage per round will kill him. And we'll stun the guy in the back if we can.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And I let him die to the bleed on purpose because I knew that wouldn't leave a corpse. And Reynauld couldn't hit the guy in the back anyway. Alright, 6 damage around, so he's going to die. Let's get rid of some stress off Dismas.
life is taken.
Alright, yeah, we don't have room to take any of this stuff. And we can drop the holy water. We'll take the gold. And we'll move on. And I think our plan is we're going to go to this room here. Go to the room to the right of our starting room. No, we'll go one more than that. We'll go through that hallway fight. Quickly going through our food here. I don't like that. We'll go through that hallway fight on the bottom. And then we will, from there, rest in that room to the right of it, the empty room. Since we know these next two rooms are empty, we just have that one fight in the hallway. We don't have to worry as much about what's in between. We don't even really need to rest.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I mean, all of our guys are max hit points. They're fairly low stress. I think we can keep going. Alright. Keep our torch up. Another ghoul, but he's come behind a couple of maggots this time. Buff the party. %, stun, but we're still gonna try. Group shot blast to hit them all.
Well struck.
Zealous accusation.
Be gone, fiend.
And now it's just the ghoul. We will make bleed because we can.
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Okay, stress per round. Again, I think that's what the laudanum is for. We did not bring any with us. Yeah, dazzling light. Even the small chance to stun is worth it. Okay. And just smite him. And make him bleed some more. He will die on his turn. So let's get rid of some more stress.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
He'll party up.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
The Onyx, I think, is going to get left behind. As much as I would like to have it. Yeah. Hopefully we don't need to camp. Because we are running out of food. We're going to keep going.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, yeah, we'll drop the herbs. Crests are important. Alright. Scouting for the trap, that's nice. Very helpful.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Seems pretty measured to me, narrator. Alright, so we know this room is empty. Three rooms to go. I'm not sure I need to do that for this fight, but we're going to anyway.
The flesh is knit. Another one falls. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, they can. Alright, let's see what we got. Another empty room. Ah, this is scouting. Hopefully this will show us that the boss is at the end here. Yes, he is. Good. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 battles left. We are full of hit points. We're relatively high on stress. Maybe we'll rest just before the final boss. Smite, these guys are humans, so the smite extra damage doesn't help, so we might as well sell this accusation, get them both. Man, they have been focusing on Dismas with the stress in this whole dungeon. Ah, yeah, let's get some bleed going. We're going to judgment on the madman. Harvest the corpses, try to clear them out. We're going to grape shot again, try to clear out the corpses. There we go.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
That was useless. Let's bump up our torch a couple. Alright, and we know this is a fight.
Quickly the tide turns.
That's what I was trying to avoid. I wanted to stun him, but it didn't work out. We're gonna zealously accuse here.
Eradicated.
Get rid of one of the corpses at least. Interesting, bayonet jab pushes him back. I guess that makes sense. He wants to shoot and he was too close. Reduce some stress.
Precision and power.
Keep healing.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Gonna get rid of our shovels, which I may regret in the last hallway, but
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
alright, and here we are going to drop our keys because we're not going to need it anymore, and our bandages. Hopefully we won't need that. It's a shame I couldn't have rested first, since this is our last room before the final boss. We've got a trap and a curio on the way, but that's fine. We are going to rest here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Alright. Our feasting here should heal almost everybody up to full, reduce some stress. And then we can use our camping skills. Yep, we can reduce the stress of the entire party and reduce the stress for the fight. First things first, though, let's reduce our chance of being surprised. Every rose has its thorn. It's actually kind of better. And then we got 5 left, so we could actually even, let's see, can I heal anybody? I don't think well, I can wound care. Or I can zealous speech. I think I will do the wound care. Now that we are all fully healed, our stress is pretty low. We still got 3. So we'll turn back time. There we go.
promise of safety.
See, unlike our last rest, that one went pretty well. We had a rest in our last dungeon that stressed everybody out for some reason. This one was fine. Another journal page from the Darius. Yeah, I think we've read this one before too. We'll keep it.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Alright, so he starts off with stress and summoning another bony guy.
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Let's see, what has he got?
Purpose.
High stun resist. Can make him blight, can make him bleed. Alright, let's start that out then. Let's make him bleed. And we'll stun the bony guy. Is he unholy? He is. So while he's in range, let's focus fire on him. Alright. Brings the guy up in stealth. Okay. Let's heal Reynauld. Cause some more bleed. Yeah, let's heal the party.
A momentary abatement. A devastating blow.
This... That bleed is nice. Oh, now we've got two. So all he can do is protect himself.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Alright, so I've only got one tracking shot. So these guys are basically going to stay there forever.
Ringing ears, blurred vision.
Which means it's...
The end approaches.
Actually not sure what to do here. Reynauld can literally do nothing.
Masterfully executed.
At least on the area of effects, I can hit them. It's going to take 6 more. He's still got 53. Maybe I should put Dismas towards fighting the guy in the back, but... Nope, I can harvest. Get some bleed going on him again. Taking a lot of damage here.
Momentary abatement.
I probably should have healed Dismas there.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Whew.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, so with Dismas at death's door, we finish this quest and return to the hamlet. Okay, not a lot of treasure in this one. Bringing back about 13,000, but a whole bunch of heirlooms, which we needed. And everyone hit level 5. That is very nice. Got hemophilia. Werables also got a disease of rabies. And Bordel, bloodthirsty. Okay.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
A plot quest. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Let's take a look at the embark here. See if I can see it. Fulminating profit. We're not going to do that yet. I don't see a Ah, there it is. Ooh, a champion. Well, since our 4 guys that we just used are our only champions, we're obviously not going to do that right now. I wonder if it'll stick around. We'll find out next time. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.